Imagine a year when heat waves sweep continents, storms intensify, and oceans feel warmer than ever. Scientists warn that 2026 to 2027 could be such a year due to a rare climate event called Super El Niño. A Super El Niño is a much stronger version of the regular El Niño, already a powerful force in the world's climate. When this event happens, temperatures spike, rainfall patterns shift, and extreme weather becomes more likely. The last Super El Niño events in 1997-98 and 2015-16 brought record heat and chaos worldwide. Experts say the upcoming Super El Niño could break new records, especially as our atmosphere is already warmer from human activity. In this essay, we'll explore what Super El Niño is, how it works, and what its 2026-2027 version could mean for our planet. To understand Super El Niño, we first need to know what El Niño is. El Niño is a natural climate pattern that starts in the Pacific Ocean, where equatorial waters get much warmer than usual. This happens when trade winds weaken or reverse, letting warm water spread from Asia toward the Americas. The warmer water changes how clouds and rain form, not just over the ocean, but worldwide. Areas that are usually dry might get floods, while typically wet places may see droughts. El Niño also disrupts ocean currents, fishing industries, and can worsen wildfires. For example, South America often gets heavy rains and floods, while Southeast Asia and Australia may suffer drought and fires. In simple terms, El Niño is like a massive switch that changes the flow of heat and moisture on our planet. Although it starts in the Pacific, its reach is global. That's why scientists and governments watch for its signs every year. Not all El Niño events are the same. Some are mild, but Super El Niños are much stronger and last longer. A Super El Niño happens when Pacific warming is more intense and widespread. In 2026, temperatures in this region began to rise quickly, much faster than in regular El Niño years. Ocean sensors show trade winds have completely reversed for months at a time. Satellite images reveal a long, warm water tongue stretching from Asia to South America. Experts say this pattern is as strong as, or stronger than, the powerful 2015-16 event, which caused billions in damage. What makes 2026-2027 different is the speed and extent of ocean warming. Sea surface temperatures along the equator are already 2 to 3 degrees Celsius above average, a clear sign of a Super El Niño. If trends continue, the world will see impacts on a scale rarely experienced before. Why are Super El Niño events becoming more intense? The answer lies in climate change. Over the last century, humans have added greenhouse gases to the atmosphere, trapping more heat near Earth's surface. Warmer air and oceans make it easier for El Niño events to become stronger. The Pacific Ocean has absorbed much of this extra heat, so El Niño cycles now start out warmer than before. This means events can grow faster and reach higher temperatures. Recent research shows climate change not only strengthens El Niño, but also increases the risk of back-to-back or longer-lasting events. In the past, strong El Niños were rare. Now, they're happening more often. This link between global warming and El Niño is worrying, making the climate system more volatile. Each new Super El Niño can push global temperatures to new extremes, with more severe outcomes for people and nature. Leading climate organizations predict that 2027 could be the hottest year in recorded history. This is based on data from ocean buoys, satellites, and advanced computer models. With Super El Niño peaking in late 2026 and early 2027, global temperatures may rise by as much as 1.7 degrees C above pre-industrial levels. This would surpass the previous record set in 2023, when a strong El Niño and global warming combined. The extra ocean heat spreads worldwide, pushing some regions 3 degrees C or more above their usual averages. Such heat can break records and push natural systems to their limits. Scientists warn, we must prepare for a year unlike any before. A Super El Niño is like turning up the thermostat on the entire planet. In the Americas, countries like Peru and Ecuador may face heavy rains and flooding, while Australia and Indonesia often see severe droughts and wildfires. The United States is also affected. Southern states might get more rain, while northern regions could have milder winters. In Africa, some areas may suffer from drought, making life harder for farmers and communities. Storms become stronger and more frequent, with hurricanes and typhoons hitting coastlines with greater intensity. Shifting weather patterns can disrupt the monsoon in South Asia, leading to too much or too little rain. When food production is hit by drought or floods, prices can rise everywhere. Diseases like malaria and dengue may spread as warmer, wetter conditions help mosquitoes thrive. The chain reaction of a Super El Niño touches nearly every corner of the globe. Extreme events do not happen in isolation. They ripple through economies and societies. When the world gets hotter, life changes in many ways. Farmers face the biggest challenges. Crops like corn, rice and wheat may fail due to drought, heat waves or floods. This can lead to food shortages, higher prices, and even hunger in the poorest regions. Water supplies become less reliable, with rivers drying up or heavy rains polluting drinking water. Cities may struggle to meet demand for safe water during long, hot summers. Heat waves can be deadly, especially for the elderly and those with health conditions. Hospitals may see more cases of dehydration, heat stroke, and respiratory problems. In some regions, diseases carried by insects become more common as warmer weather helps them breed. The impacts are not just physical, they are emotional and social as well. Communities may feel stress and fear as disasters strike more often. The heat of a Super El Niño touches everyone, from city dwellers to remote villages. Facing a Super El Niño and record heat, preparation is key. Governments and communities must plan ahead for floods, droughts, and wildfires. Early warning systems help people get ready for storms or evacuate safely. Building better dams, levees, and water storage can protect cities and farms. Farmers can adapt by planting crops more tolerant to heat and drought. Communities can set up cooling centres for people to escape extreme heat. Health workers can share advice on staying safe during heat waves. Global cooperation is crucial. Richer countries can support poorer ones with funding and technology. Reducing greenhouse gas emissions and moving to clean energy will make future El Niño events less dangerous. The choices we make now will shape how we live through the hottest years ahead. The Super El Niño of 2026-2027 is not just about weather. It signals how our world is changing. As our planet warms, events like this become more frequent and powerful. Learning about Super El Niño helps us prepare for its impacts and shows why climate action is urgent. The choices we make today will decide how we face the hottest years in the future. Everyone has a role to play, from governments and scientists to ordinary people. By understanding the science and supporting climate action, we can help shape a safer, more stable world. The story of Super El Niño is a warning, but also a call to work together for a better future.